Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm a senior here at Northern Kentucky University majoring in chemistry education. And today what I'm going to do is we're going to do another form of kind of an acid-base reaction using a hard-boiled egg and vinegar. Now throughout history, scientists have been able to make toys out of basically anything. From taking tree sap that was supposed to be used to make rubber for cars and turning it into what we know today as silly putty. Well, today we're going to take a hard-boiled egg and we're going to rubberize the outer shell in order to make it into sort of a bouncy ball. Now what I have here is our hard-boiled egg, already cooked and everything, dried and placed into a clean beaker. Now what I have here is just your over-the-counter distilled vinegar. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour enough vinegar over top of the egg in order to make it completely covered. And let's take a look and see what we see happen to the eggshell when this occurs. Now if we look, we'll start to see some bubbles form. And the bubbles that are forming is the acetic acid in the vinegar reacting with the calcium carbonate of the eggshell itself. Now after we have already taken our egg and put it in our vinegar, what you would do is you would cover up your beaker and you would place it on a windowsill. You can place it on a counter just for 3 days so that it can sit in that vinegar for the reaction to take place. Now I've already gone ahead and taken an egg and allowed it to sit in vinegar for the 3 days. And this here is what we have that has happened. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some gloves on in order to remove the egg from it so we can see what the eggshell looks like now that it's been soaking in that vinegar for 3 days. Maybe not. I'm going to try to pour out some of the vinegar to see if that helps us get it out of here a little bit easier. Yeah, there we go. And as we can see, there really isn't a hard eggshell, to speak, anymore on the egg. So we can see that this right here, all of this rubberized coating, is what used to be the eggshell. Now, it's kind of tough, and we can see that it kind of stretches of the acetic acid and the calcium carbonate of the eggshell. We can see that now we have this rubberized shell. And if the shell would have stayed on there, we would have seen it bounce. But right now, all I have here is a hard-boiled egg. I do have another one that maybe this one turned out a little bit better. We'll see. So we have our egg and the shell still on it. Bounces a little bit better than our first one, but not much. But we can still see the difference in the reaction that took place between the acid and the calcium carbonate of the eggshell.